So your kid is headed to Fleming College and they had an IEP in high school. No problem. AES at Fleming College has got you covered. Does your student have mental health struggles? We'll talk about that too in terms of academic accommodations. Let's start with the acronyms. AES is Accessible Education Services. At Fleming, AES has accessibility counselors, learning strategists, and assistive technologists to help students. What the heck is an IEP? Well, that's an individual education plan, usually developed for students between the ages of 5 and 17 in elementary or high school. Given that an IEP does not automatically transfer from high school to Fleming College, this is a video to help you as parents understand just how this transition to college works. After all, you've just a wee bit of an investment at stake here, don't you? Once a student has been accepted or enrolled at Fleming College and they are looking to be accommodated at school for a permanent disability or for a functional limitation related to their health, students can send supporting medical documentation to AES. More info is on the AES webpage. Once we have a look at your IEP or your medical form, we'll invite students to have an appointment with an AES counselor to discuss an accommodation plan for the coming semester. This meeting can also take place after the semester has started. Students can discuss their academic challenges with their counselor, and once agreed upon, a letter of accommodations, or LOA, will be posted online for faculty to access. As the school year progresses, students can meet with their AES counselor to tweak their plan, so counselors do have drop-in sessions and appointment times. Appointments can also be made with assistive technologists and learning strategies advisors to look at things like reading and writing software and help with study strategies and organizational skills. You might ask, what if a student decides to not use their accommodations? Talk to your son or daughter about the helpful services and accommodations, but allow them to drive this ship. If they are not signing up for extra time on tests or for extra tutoring, and it should happen that they are struggling, well, they may learn that they do need to use their approved accommodations. A lot of activities related to post-secondary education are online. Students today need to know how to navigate D2L, which is Desire to Learn, an online platform at Fleming where course materials like online assignments and lecture notes are posted. Many accommodations have to be booked online. For example, extra time on tests has to be booked online by the student. Mind you, we do have staff who can help students get familiar with these processes. If my kid is really struggling, what can I do as a parent? Well, the first thing to do is to reach out to them and have that conversation. Then remind them about campus resources like personal and wellness counselors. Faculty are also a very important resource for students. We need to remind students that faculty and staff at Fleming are an ally in their education. It's important to find a way to engage with faculty and seek assistance to create a working relationship. It's important to note that students will need to provide their consent to have their AES counselor share information about their accommodations with their parents. The release signed at AES is different than the one they can sign at the registrar's office or with their faculty. On that note, the biggest change for students transitioning from high school to college is to their own role in their schooling. Students with an IEP at college play an essential and active part in implementing their own accommodations. For example, students can't simply show up at a test and expect to get extra time without first booking it in advance. Students with mental health struggles might miss classes due to a flare-up of their symptoms. They can discuss this with their AES counselor so they can be accommodated for disability-related absences. Key to this is students communicating actively about their absences with faculty about how to keep up with their academic tasks. By the way, and this is important, students need to check their Fleming College email every day. Important information is shared via email and D2L on a regular basis. We at Accessibility Education Services are looking forward to working with students and with you as parents on this new journey. Thank you for watching this video, and please check out other helpful videos on the AES YouTube channel.